Hi everyone, Deb's here, Anything Bikes, welcome back, and we are on issue 82. So let's see what we have in store today. So Sparks in Suzuka. In 2001, Rossi and Biaggi opened the championship with a particularly intense duel. Perfect. I love those colours. Let's move across a bit. So, what's this picture? The rivalry between Valentino Rossi and Max Biaggi, the two top Italian riders of the late 1990s and early 2000s, gave rise to much debate and even heated controversy, especially in 2001 when the first round was marked by a rather peculiar episode that is still talked about today. Excellent. Amazing photo. Love that. So, the Rossi-Biaggi rivalry exploded at Suzuka when Valentino's victory ensured that the battle for the 500cc title began in earnest. Excellent. You see his helmet there, shark. Nice one. So to celebrate the 2015 MotoGP race at Misano, Rossi prepared another of his much anticipated custom helmets. Excellent. So today we have with this one paddock stand and chain assembly. Okay. Oh, this looks interesting. Okay. See how we get on with that. And then 2009 season race by race, the Indianapolis, can't even say it. Indianapolis. Indianapolis.
No. Indianapolis.
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 Yeah.
Okay. So the 2009 season race by race, the Indianapolis GP. So lovely picture again. Perfect. So let's get started, shall we? Right. Let's have a look. We have a paddock stand. Okay. This is obviously metal. Okay. Open it. Oh, this is needs a better knife. Nope. Nope. Okay. Excellent. So yeah, metal. And it's really heavy. Nicely made. Perfect. Let's put it there. See what we're doing. So step 1, retrieve the gearbox sprocket, a type F screw and a washer, parts C, E and F respectively. From the magazine 28, you'll also need the Allen key for the type F screw. Now look at the photo where the yellow circle indicates the position of the gearbox shaft onto which the sprocket will be fitted. Right, so we don't need this. I'm going to move this out of the way. And let's get these. So we have this. That's what they're talking about there. And we need the Allen key. Allen key. Type F screw. L2. AEC. Q. Got lots of alphabet. Should call it the alphabet screws. Although people might think about the alphabet killer. Yeah. V. We need some F. Where's F? Come on. S, K, G. Something there. R. D, C, N, J. Where's F? P. Oh. Type F screw and washer. Oh, they're already in there. Look at that. Okay. My bad, as the young ones say. I'm being laughed at by my glamorous assistant. Okay, right, so I think we have everything we need here. Yeah, took that away. So type F and the sprocket. Perfect. Look at the photo where the yellow circle indicates the position of the gearbox shaft onto which the sprocket will be fitted. So let's unveil. Let's move to one side. We are this side. Don't know if you can see that. Going to lift it and lay it to one side. Can you see that? That's where the picture is. So we are fitting this. Let's have a look. We have that there, and that shows us, I think that is the oil thing, where you look, and then we have, where is that fitted into there? I think that's dropped out. Yeah, that should be up there, in there. Yeah, and this is where we're fitting in there. Excellent. Okay. So, fit the sprocket onto the shaft indicated in step 1 as shown above. Then slide the washer onto the type F screw and insert the screw into the hole in the middle of the shaft. Use the Allen key to tighten the screw, but make sure that the sprocket can rotate freely. Is there any particular way round? No. Okay. Just going to leave that off for 1 second while I do this, because if you see that, that goes across there. So just 1 second, putting that on there. And we have onto the shaft. Now we want the washer. In there. So slide the washer onto the screw. Perfect. And insert the screw into the hole in the middle of the shaft. Take that out, sorry, because there. Look, this is tricky. Here's the washer gone, there. Got it. So not too tight so it can rotate, does it say? Yeah. I think that might be a bit too tight. Just loosen it. 1/3. Yeah, that rotates. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Might just tighten it a tiny bit. Still, yeah. A bit more. Feel like it's gone in. No, it hasn't. No, I didn't think it had. Try and keep it. That again. No, that's too tight. So loosen it up. At least it's gone in. Yeah, you see that. Turns there. And I know it's in. Ah, did it! Okay. Retrieve the chain. Part A of the magazine 80. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. and fit it around both sprockets as shown in the photo. Pull it around the gearbox sprocket and engage the two free ends with the teeth of the rear sprocket so that they end up in the position shown in the yellow circle. Okay, just going to put that right. This is going to be interesting. Look at that. That's amazing. I wish you could feel that. Okay, so putting this around the sprockets. So it's going to have to go behind here, isn't it? Is it through there?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, sorry about that. We ran out of memory on the memory card. So luckily we noticed a few minutes in. So basically I've managed to get it round this sprocket. I took this part out, which belongs there, so that I could access the chain. Okay, so we'll continue now from here, but you can see what we've managed to do. I'm not starting it all again because it took a while for me to get the chain threaded and around the sprocket here. And if we start again, you'll be bored out your minds. So what I'm trying to do is get the chain through and out. As you can see, it is really, really tricky. Get it threaded through. I've got it out this side yet, nearly. So let's feed it. Or is it not coming? Should be there. There we go. It's the sprocket jammed. Okay, we're getting there. Come on, sprocket. Yes. A bit more. Come in. Right. Put that on there. Pull that. Yeah, and it's coming. Right, I think I'll take that behind there. Over the wheel and around. Wow, that was tricky. So we've got those two there, like the picture, and then make sure that the ends of the chain are an adjacent teeth to the rear sprocket. Insert the split link, so that's this split link. Part D through the holes at the ends of the chain from the rear. I think that shouldn't be attached yet. Yeah. I don't know why that was attached, so we put this through the rear. This is tricky. Let's see if I can get it up a bit more for you. So it doesn't fall when we do it. This will be nice and tight. And sprocket, twist, one more. No. That's one on. Okay. Yay! And then, where's that? Oh my god, we got the chain on. Amazing. So, push down the edges, they're all pushed down. The green arrow, do not get stuck on the edge as shown. Okay? So, what now? Retrieve the spring clip, which is this, from the magazine, and carefully slide it into the grooves under the heads of both pins as shown in the circular. Take care that the end of the spring clip does not sit on top of its pin as shown by the red arrow, so it goes underneath. like everything to do with this motorbike, that doesn't fit through. Let's see if I can. I should do it the other way, but let's see if I can do it from this angle. Doesn't want to slide in. Actually, I think I've done it. Cool. See that? Excellent. Finally, take the domino, part B from the magazine 43, and press it into the hole indicated by the green arrow so it is positioned as shown. So that's this one. And where are we putting that? Here. Yes. Wow! After installing the drive chain during the assembly session, your Yamaha will look like this. Keep the stand you received with this magazine ready to be assembled and used at a later stage. Wow. Ain't that great? That is amazing. So, let's see if you can see it better. I put a bit of light on. Maybe not, but that's what we've done. Right, one last thing to do is pop this back on because I took it off so I didn't break it whilst we were, there's the 2 pins there. Is that the right way? Let's get that in there first. That's it. And attach that. Lovely. So it's all back on. Excellent. Right. Very exciting. Thank you very much. I would love you to subscribe if you can. Especially if you're enjoying these videos, and please share and like, And if you have any comments, put them below. And I will see you for edition 83. Thank you. Bye.